Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2 is upon us in a matter of days, and we can honestly say we're excited and scared at the same time. Ahead of its premiere, people are already talking about Stranger Things Season 5, which will likely feature a time jump, the Duffer brothers tease. For today's video, we'll be addressing this issue and more about the series, so make sure you keep on watching if you don't want to miss out. First up, Stranger Things 5 will likely feature a time jump. Only one more season of the Netflix series will be produced, with Stranger Things 5 being the final season, when the final 2 episodes of Stranger Things 4 air on July 1st. A time jump had to occur eventually, since despite the youthful cast members aging, their characters in the series remained roughly the same age. The creators imply that Stranger Things 5 will certainly travel into the future. "I'm sure we will do a time jump," Ross Duffer shared with TV Line. "Ideally, we'd have shot seasons 4 and 5 back to back, but there was just no feasible way to do that." So far, Matt Duffer doesn't have a filming date for season 5 yet, but he did say that they've already got a lot of things pretty well mapped out, at least according to what he said in the same interview with TV Line. This is not to suggest that what he and his brother Ross have planned won't be changed either before or during the filming. He added that they learn a lot while filming each season, and that they have already learned a lot from working with both their new actors and the actors they have known for a long time while filming season 4. Therefore, he's confident that the actual story will diverge slightly from the original outline. Matt Duffer further added that the ending is the hard and stressful thing, and they hope to be able to stick the landing, created by Matt and Ross Duffer, who also serves as the show's showrunner. Stranger Things takes place in the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana, during the 1980s. In a small community, the disappearance of a little kid leads to the discovery of a mystery involving covert experiments, scary underworldly forces, and one odd young girl. Winona Ryder, David Harbour, Millie Bobby Brown, Finn Wolfhard, Noah Schnapp, Gaten Matarazzo, Caleb McLaughlin, Natalia Dyer, Joe Keery, Charlie Heaton, Sadie Sink, Maya Hawke, Priya Ferguson, Cara Buono, and Brett Gelman are the show's current cast members. The Nightmare on Elm Street actor Robert Englund, Jamie Campbell Bower, Eduardo Franco, Joseph Quinn, Sherman Augustus, Mason Dye, Nicola Dorico, Tom Lashia, Miles Truitt, Regina Ting Chen, Grace Van Dien, and Amy Beth McNulty are among the new characters introduced in Season 4 of Stranger Things. And with the last 2 episodes of Stranger Things 4, executive producer Sean Levy teased what to look forward to in the finale. On July 1st, 2022, the final 2 episodes of the 4th season of Stranger Things are scheduled to debut on the streaming service. Each will have lengthy runtimes, with the finale clocking in at over 2.5 hours. Levy told The Hollywood Reporter in a recent interview that they were hard at work on Volume 2, and teased that these 2 episodes will be emotionally charged. "There's so much being written as far as the runtimes of these episodes, and a hefty runtime of Episode 9 in particular," Levy explained. "Having seen both those final episodes, they are as emotional as they are cinematic. Holy shit, they are definitely a treat for the eyes, but they punch you right in the heart. So that's what I'll say about that." Levy stated in the same interview that he and the Duffer brothers discussed sticking the landing frequently during Season 5. He added that they made an effort to do it with each episode's final 5 minutes and with the conclusion of each season. He says they have phenomenal ideas for Season 5, and they don't want to hang around past the point where they can see their route with clarity and confidence. As a result, for Levy and the team, ending next season is all about finishing strong. The executive producer summarized his statement by saying, "Season 5 will without a doubt be epic." He claims that both filming and audience reception will be highly bittersweet. "There's no chance in hell that they will give their passionate, devoted fans anything less than a deeply satisfying close in the final chapter, though hopefully it will be deeply satisfying as well. After all, as fans of many other shows know, there are few things as unpleasant as an unsatisfying ending, and based on previous seasons, the show has always delivered, with more than 287 million hours of viewing time over the week of May 23rd through the 30th. Stranger Things Season 4 recently broke a record for Netflix. That's not only good enough to take Netflix's top slot for the week, but it's also more than enough to top Season 2 of Bridgerton's 193 million hour debut weekend as the biggest English language launch weekend on the streaming service. So now, let's talk about Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2. The finale has a running time of 2 hours and 19 minutes. Over 3 additional hours of Stranger Things are contained in the season's last 2 episodes, which are extremely huge. How long will the fourth season of Stranger Things be, you ask? 2 hours and 19 minutes. In an interview with Empire earlier this month, the Duffer brothers explained that the last episode features more FX shots than the total of Season 3. They further said that the last episode has an hour-long section that just keeps going. The brothers admitted, "It's the most difficult thing we've ever tried to do. It's all tension and dread with a runtime that would be long even for a movie. Then everything just goes to hell." Now that we know how long the finale is, what can we expect to see this time around? As of late, another promo poster has been revealed for the season's final showdown. Stranger Things Season 4 appears to be set to take a dramatic turn. A brand new teaser poster for Season 4 Part 2 shows Eleven facing off against the evil Vecna in a long-awaited confrontation. Is Eleven going into the unknown to fight her own physical and personal devil if the scarred face of Stranger Things Season 4's main antagonist is lighted by the unmistakable color of the Upside Down? And from the looks of this poster, we'll be seeing the full might of Vecna's powers in the episode to come. Vecna is no joke. We've seen how Chrissy Cunningham and Fred Benson were both taken into the Upside Down by him, and he also tried to get his hands on Unfortunate Max. Fortunately, Nancy, Dustin, and the group came up with a strategy to get her to come around by using music to ground her in reality and create a pathway back to the right side up. But will Eleven be able to do the same? We can't help but feel that Mike should start making a mixtape right away. Whatever the case, Season 4 of Stranger Things is unquestionably moving on a darker path. Even so, the Duffer brothers hinted at a much darker conclusion. I don't really want to say, but I would be concerned about the characters going into Volume 2 for sure, Ross Duffer said. "I hope that this is sort of the sense, because it's a darker season and the kids are no longer kids. And there's sort of an ominous feeling that things might not go well. Now, whether they do or not, you'll have to watch." As for Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2, we still have a few questions left that hopefully these final 2 episodes will answer. Volume 1 is a lot to unpack, and there are a lot of things happening simultaneously with the Hawkins gang split up. For instance, one of our mind-boggling questions is how will Hopper, Joyce, and Murray return to America? While trying to flee, Joyce and Murray crash-landed Yuri's jet, and despite forging an unexpected friendship with Hopper, it appears unlikely that Dimitri will assist, given his concern over being branded a traitor by his kids. And let's not forget our charming Steve Harrington. Last time we saw him, he almost got ripped apart by werebats from the Upside Down, clawing at his stomach. But luckily, Nancy, Robin, and Eddie pulled through and saved his butt. Before Nancy can get him bandaged up to stem the blood loss, we got a good look at a festering wound. The way things are going, it's probable that the main issue for the babysitter from Stranger Things won't be blood loss. However, his wounds are only briefly visible when they're in the Upside Down. Now that they're back in the right side up version of Hawkins, perhaps they'll return to being regular, less festering Demobat bites. And probably the most mind-boggling question of all, what does Vecna really want? Vecna's peculiar lack of action prompts us to ask, what does he desire exactly? Does he intend to take over Hawkins by gathering a horde of crunchy followers? The Hellfire Club's D&D session earlier in the season did give us some signs of cult-like tendencies, but a nasty guy like Vecna seems to want to hang out in a deep dark hole where he and his spiders can thrive. So his reason to flee seems strange, and he most surely isn't searching for any buddies. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.